Hello, today we're going to discuss Dialog's power management solution for the Xilinx Spartan 7 FPGA. To fully realize the potential of the Spartan S7, care must be taken to select the power management solution that not only meets the requirements but minimizes PCB board space. The Spartan 7 FPGA can be powered with as few as 4 supplies to include an optional DDR memory. Dialog's DA9062 can supply all of these rails, including the DDR supply, and the DDR termination. The DA9062 comes in a 6x6 0.5mm pitch QFN and is AEC Q100 certified. The device switches at 3 MHz, enabling smaller passive components with lower profile. The 9062 has 4 programmable buck regulators and is capable of delivering between 1.5 to 2.5 amps each. The bucks can be configured for dual phase operation for output currents up to 5 amps if needed. Support for DVS and DDR termination is also available with this device. For lower current rails, the 9062 has 4 LDOs capable of delivering up to 300 milliamps each. The programmable power manager with event and fault monitoring is complete with interrupt out to a host. The 9062 also supports system reset, a watchdog, real-time clock, and has a coin cell charger, making it truly a system PMIC. So let's take a look at our standard evaluation kit for the DA9062. The evaluation kit comes with a motherboard with a USB to I2C interface, a few headers used for configuration and measurement purposes. There's an ADC on board for actual voltage measurements. It comes with banana jacks for your power supply, your 5-volt supply. There's also some push buttons such as on key, off key, and a shutdown key. The daughter board is actually the board that contains the DA9062 in the center here, and it just plugs directly into the motherboard. Also with the kit comes is the USB cable and a USB memory stick containing the software GUI, schematics, user guide, and other helpful collateral. So let's get it hooked up and take it for a test drive. Okay, with the GUI downloaded and installed, we are now ready to launch the program. This is the Dialog SmartCanvas GUI software it comes with all the evaluation kits. Let's let it boot up here. First thing I'm going to want to do is to go ahead and connect it up, enable the power commander mode. So I've got that done, and I'm going to want to go ahead and load up an INI file. So let's go to our external kit here, and I've got a Spartan 7 INI file ready to go for us. That installed, should be good to go. Okay, so first thing I'm looking for is a couple indicator lights here telling me I have I2C communication and USB connection. The device is sitting here in power down, and if we look up here at the top of the page here, you can see none of the regulators are indicating any kind of output. So the system is waiting for a wake event. We're going to go ahead and press the on key from the evaluation kit, and we'll see if we get that. And we do. Okay, so there we go. We're up and active. And we just go ahead and now we can take a look at the output of each one of the regulators. We see that we've got the V-cent here, around 0.96 volts. Got the VDDQ, that's our memory there. It's at almost 1.5 volts. VCCIO is 2.5. And our buck 4, which is the termination voltage, is not registering correctly. So what we need to do here is we need to add a jumper wire here to sense the VDDQ. What I've done is I've taken the buck 2, the VDDQ supply, and I've jumpered it over to the sense node for the termination regulator. You can now see that the termination voltage is reading half of the VDDQ, so that all seems to be checking out okay. And basically now we've got all of the voltages correct, and and we're able to power the Spartan 7 with this with these current settings. Now the user guide comes in or can be found on the USB memory stick, but it can also you can get it out of here as well. Just pull down the help tab here, and there's a manual here, and this will give you information on everything from downloading the GUI to configuring the GUI and the hardware. Now that you've seen our hardware and our GUI for the Spartan 7, where can you get more information? Start by going to the Xilinx website, where you'll find a link for Dialog Semiconductor's latest application notes. Or you can go to dialogsemiconductor.com under Applications, SoC PMIC Solutions, and finally Power Solutions for Xilinx MPSoCs and FPGAs. Once inside, you're going to have access to our latest and greatest application notes and other useful information. I hope this session has been useful. For further assistance, please contact your local sales representative. Thank you.